The whole thing that you're training for is combat, especially in the infantry. Although it might be daunting at first, you'd like to think that you will get to do the job that you've trained to do. I did 28-week combat infantryman's course in Catterick. Really raises your fitness, teaches you to use multiple weapon systems, all the key things that you're going to need for being an infantry.
The regiment was awarded the title of the Grenadier Guards during the Battle of Waterloo when we defeated the French Imperial Grenadiers. So we're the only regiment within the army that takes its name from a battle.
An infantryman to me is someone who would know how to keep their head in kind of like difficult circumstances to get the job done, do the basics well. Whether it's maybe fighting the enemy, dealing with distressed civilians, to have that kind of discipline to know the difference between right and wrong.
All right, opposite the side.
We are an infantry battalion, that is the primary role. Secondary role is the ceremonial side. It changes as you go through the ranks. As a full sergeant, I have more involvement in the whole changing of the guard process. As you're marching into the Buckingham Palace forecourt, your chin's raised, chest is out, because it's a really proud moment.
You get experiences in the army that you just wouldn't get in Civvy Street. You just travel all over the place. In the next few years I'll have seen a lot more countries than I have now. Your adventure training, so you go away and do canoeing and rock climbing and abseiling and things like that, and they're things that you would pay for in Civvy Street and it would cost you quite a lot of money, and you're getting paid to do it in the army, and it's all part of your training, trying to bond you as a team.
Teamwork is vital in the army. I've always kind of been a bit of a believer in it's not really where you are, it's about who you're with. I can trust them because I know how hard they've worked to be here.
It's a bond that you can't really explain until you've got it, because you go through so much together. You're almost like brothers. I've definitely matured a lot more since joining the army. Small things that change you in a good way. Discipline and the will to keep going. As long as you're willing to try and overcome any obstacles, you'll get through training, and the training will prepare you more than enough. I suppose the sky's the limit in the army.
I always had the kind of desire to go into public services, to work in a team, to have a challenge, to see how far I could push myself, and the army is the perfect place for that, especially in the Guards.